everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you something that Yaya DaCosta said about Tyra Banks. Yaya DaCosta that we know of ironically, because of Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks has been getting a lot of criticism for her groundbreaking show, America's Next Top Model, one of the greatest shows that had ever came out. I loved it. And now people are always trying to drag Tyra Banks over this show, saying that it was toxic and all this other stuff. I have a lot to say, but I'm going to wait a little bit to say it. Let's see what Yaya DaCosta had to say about Tyra Banks.
Over 20 years ago, I created a television show called America's Next Top Model. You guys have no idea how hard we fought to bring the diversity to that television show at a time where it didn't exist. To show different beauties. A time when people in the fashion industry were telling me, oh, you putting them girls in the hood on your show? We fought and we struggled, but we made it happen. Did we get it right? Hell no, I said some dumb shit. But I refuse to have my legacy be about some stuff linked together on the internet when there were 24 cycles of changing the world. We all evolve. We all get better together.
Oh, wow. A lot was said and a lot was not said. So what happened was I went to the bathroom once in the entire ceremony. It just so happened to be right before Tyra spoke. Her name wasn't on the program. Nobody knew she was going to speak. It was just like unexpected. By the time I left the bathroom, I got caught in some conversations in the hallway, and then I thought, oh, now is a good time to do the photo studio that they had there. So I went to the photo studio. Tyra was sitting in the room in the corner with her, I think, publicist, and there was no one else in the room except for the 4-person camera crew. What? I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't had a real interaction with this woman since 2004. And the story that I had been telling for so long was a story of trauma. There were so many things that happened on the show, some of which y'all know. Let's talk about manipulative editing and weaponization of girls' weaknesses, from catalyzing body dysmorphia to eating disorders, from anti-blackness to blackface photo shoots. Like, yes, there was real trauma, and it wasn't by accident, but by design. The goal was entertainment over real-world modeling preparation, and especially over mental health. So it's no wonder that tell-all documentaries are coming out and that contestants are speaking after all these years, even decades, about healing from the shock of the experience. To be honest, the most shocking of which did not even air, but we're not going to get into that. Okay. When I saw her, the old me would have been like feeling heat, you know, maybe my heartbeat would have sped up, or I would have tensed, or I would have had a conversation with myself about making eye contact, and well, if she looks back at me, then like all this energy wasted. And when I saw her, I was genuinely excited, and I walked over and we had a beautiful conversation. And no, there's no explicit apology, but you could see in that video, she's sick of people every once in a while bringing up these controversial clips from the show. And not for nothing, but some of the same people who are making these little videos and commentaries about, oh my God, can you believe this happened? Can you believe that happened? Back then, we were watching it and laughing and not really seeing anything wrong with it. Yes, things change. Like, she's after that magical moment. I went back into the room. Mind you, I still didn't know that she'd spoken. So I get back into the room, and there are a few sisters, right, in the community who were like, yo, Yaya, we was looking for you. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, we was trying to see, like, when Tyra spoke, we was trying to see what you was doing. We was going to follow your lead. Like, do we stand? Do we sit? Do we cross our arms? Do we clap? Like, what do we do? And I was like, oh my God, y'all, stop. I had to tell them about the moment that I just had. Something so magical happens when you just make the choice to let something go. And then it's gone. And then you're like, oh my God. Like, I'm free. And because I'm free, I want y'all to be free.
You know what I think? I think that Yaya is ungrateful. I think that she is ungrateful because I'm not saying that the show was 100% perfect, but it was a reality TV show. TV show, TV show, TV show. And Tyra Banks was getting them prepared for the industry. And I'm sure half of what was on that show is, it doesn't even compare to how it really is. When you are a model, there are models sucking food through cotton balls. They cannot eat. The black models will get told to their face, we're not accepting a black model this season. Go home. Oh, you're about 5 pounds too fat, even though you look like a toothpick. That is the reality. Goodness knows what Tyra Banks and Naomi Campbell have gone through, because I see what modern black models still talk about what they go through, which Tyra and Naomi Campbell have gone through. Look, I'm not saying that Tyra Banks is 100% perfect, but I think that it's a shame how they're trying to make it look like she was the most evilest woman on the planet during that show. You know, they never have smoke for Janice Dickinson. Janice Dickinson was nasty as I don't know what. And she still is. Oh yes, she told those women a lot of nasty things, but no one has nothing to say about Janice Dickinson. But all of a sudden, it's always for Tyra Banks. Yaya, you wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for Tyra Banks. You wouldn't be on movies or commercials. No one would even still be talking about you. This is facts. This is just facts. And she's not the only one, okay? Eva Marcel, aka Eva the Diva, she has done amazing, and it's because of America's Next Top Model. If it wasn't for America's Next Top Model, her career and her life wouldn't be what it is today. This is facts. America's Next Top Model, she sees the opportunity and she made something from the show. She made it go on, and we're seeing her on TV. The man that she met, all of that plays into coming on that show, Eva the Diva. So you got Eva, and I never heard her badmouth Tyra Banks before, okay? Then you have Winnie Harlow. I think she had the audacity to say that Tyra Banks didn't make her career. Girl, please, no one would ever know of you if it was not for Tyra Banks, okay? They were not even hiring women with vitiligo that much to be supermodels. That's the whole point of Tyra Banks doing the things she did on the show, to create diversity for the industry to see something different and to show the beauty of women who look different. Also, yeah, if you were a model, there are certain things that they're going to do. They're going to make you cut your hair. They do that a lot, not just to black women. You have to be open to diversity. That's what modeling is. They're always changing things. You have to be a chameleon. But anyway, excuse me, y'all. Winnie Harlow, you do in fact owe your doggone career to Tyra Banks. Okay, this is facts. Also, you have Eugene Washington. I just saw her on TikTok Live. Eugene, she has been modeling ever since America's Next Top Model, doing pretty good catalogs and commercials and the runway. This is because of Tyra Banks. This is facts. I don't care what anyone has to say. So I want to share with you what a hairstylist, her opinion about the vitriol that's always coming towards Tyra Banks because of the show that she created.
You know what, guys? I am so tired of these girls with this bullshit about Tyra. It's so unnecessary. We got Yaya on Instagram on this kumbaya bullshit. Like, please stop. Tyra Banks is an iconic black woman who has done amazing things for so many in the industry of modeling, beauty, just all of us. Like, what are we talking? 24 seasons I worked And I worked on Top Model for probably 7 of them. So I still work with Tyra till this day. All I know is this persona that everybody's like putting out about her is just way, way, way over the top, super exaggerated. And are they doing it for clout? I mean, what is this about? Are they trying to get screen time? Like, what is it? Her personality is not even that. So I don't get it. So my thought is, let's think about how we can support each other. Because every second, like, you really sitting up here with a teacup trying to put this woman down. Like, what was the point? Yaya, like, what was your purpose here? Like, all of y'all, like, get off the show. You should have got off the show. Now you're an actress. We actually know who you are because of who. How about we sit down, it's Sunday, and celebrate Tyra Banks? That's what we should be doing. Let's celebrate her, because you are you because of her, silly.
Also, she said, I believe it's time, again, to celebrate our entrepreneurs like Tyra Banks rather than tearing them each other down. Let's acknowledge and applaud our accomplishments. The entrepreneurial path is daunting, and really sometimes you just want to give up. And let's not talk about producing 24 seasons. This is a testament to perseverance and dedication. And I never saw what these girls are saying. I was looking through the comments section where this was posted, and another model, as you can see on the left, she also made a statement. She worked with Tyra Banks. She said, listen, people can say what they want, but let's be real. Tyra Banks gave me an opportunity when no one else did. I guess she was on the show as well. She put women of color on a platform that no one else was offering at the time. She didn't just open the door, she built a stage. Okay, what did you do with that opportunity? That was on you. We can debate, criticize, and analyze all we want, but at the end of the day, we curate our own narratives through our actions. For me, I'm grateful. Tyra gave me a chance when so many wouldn't, and for that, I will always give credit when it's due. Her name is Renee Big Time. That's her name on Instagram, Renee Big Time altogether. And I agree with them. Tyra Banks will go down in history. She was already legendary before she started America's Next Top Model. She was the first Black woman to make it on Sports Illustrated. You never saw any Black American women in the industry on the level like Tyra. You haven't really seen it since that much. How many American Black women can you name that's currently supermodels? Because in my opinion, the industry discriminates against American Black women models. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And I've mentioned that before. So Tyra Banks is legendary. She did something that no one else was doing. I can't speak 100% for Tyra, but when she had photo shoots where you had to get a makeover, the women would start crying. That is real life in the modeling industry. They're always changing how you look. If you're not willing to wear different hairstyles, have your hair colored or cut, you're not going to make it. If you're not able to be told you have to lose 10 or 20 pounds, you're not going to make it. If you can't take having someone look at you and criticize you up and down, whether or not you can walk for their show, you're not going to make it. We've seen this in so many movies all the time and in real life with models telling you. So was Tyra Banks wrong for trying to show, look, she didn't pick on anybody, but she showed them, look, when it was time for those makeovers, half the time they always start crying and doing different looks. That's what they do in the industry. It's the arts. Okay. I think that like the hairstylist had said, they're trying to make her into this villain. They're trying to ruin her legacy. They're trying to ruin this woman's legacy, and I think it's absolutely insane, especially to see other Black women doing this to this woman who helped literally make their entire career when no one else would help do it. This is just facts. This is facts. I'm not saying you got a bootlick and all that other stuff, but so many of them just come off as ungrateful to what Tyra Banks helped do for their career and their life, changing their life, in my opinion. So this is just a shame to me. But Tyra Banks, she spoke for herself at the Black Women in Essence, the Essence Black Women in Hollywood event. So I just wanted to share this clip with you. I can't wait to hear what you think. Even though Yaya didn't say a lot to me, but you can definitely tell she has an issue with Tyra Banks, and she wanted to, you know what I'm saying. You could tell she wasn't really feeling Tyra like that. Okay, maybe she's still mad because they criticized her outfit. Like that wouldn't work in high fashion, or I don't know. And I understand too when you're sensitive, and people have feelings, you know. People have feelings, we know that. But the modeling industry is just like the entertainment. It can be ruthless. It can be ruthless, especially as a black woman in the industry. This is facts. You know, like I said, I can't imagine what Tyra and Naomi Campbell, excuse me, y'all, my voice a little bit. I can't imagine what they've been told straight up to their face. It's hard, you know. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you decide to subscribe, please click the bell for all notifications so you know when I'm live. Please get those likes up, and I will be reading your comments. What do you think? I mean, do you think Tyra Banks was a mean bully on the show, the legendary show that she created? Do you feel she paved the way for black women to make it in the industry, modeling, commercials, entertainment? Do you think she changed their lives? Do you think what she did was groundbreaking? People are being too sensitive, or they're right to say what they said? Let us all know in the comments section. You all take care. Bye.